Hey everybody, I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about some of the influential stuff that I've checked out over the years, and I'm sure many of you have too. But brother Jimmy Hendrix, you know, that he wrote all the bass lines for his tunes, you know what I'm saying? And he wrote some cool stuff, man. He had a great sense of groove and rhythm of what he wanted in the bass lines. And you know, Noel Redding, you know, I don't know, but I think that he kind of was just playing what Jimmy was asking him to play, and then he was embellishing it in his own way, you know, like any musician would. But I think the primary ideas, you know, as history will say, were coming from Jimmy. Anyways, you know, this kind of line here, it's real greasy and way in the back seat. So that kind of thing, I just love that kind of a groove, because it's one of those grooves that you can stay there, you know, for a long time, and it just becomes like a trance, you know. And it's so heavy and so deep, you know. That's such a deep groove and such a heavy groove. When I say heavy, I don't mean heavy like shum-tum, shum-tum, you know, like modern metal and stuff. I say heavy like it's just boom, boom, boom. And for its time, you know, for its time in the mid-late 60s, that is super heavy, man, you know, especially because they start doing it in unison and they get this real thick texture going. But it's the kind of groove that you can break away from real easily and come back to and do riffs and stuff. So for me, practicing on a groove like that is really cool, because it becomes so established in my internal clock and my internal rhythmic place, or in my spirit here, in my soul when I'm grooving, that when I break away from it, it remains implied. I can hear it continuously happening even when I'm away from it. See, I can hear that going, and then I can. And that actually translates to the listener as well. See, that line, once you establish a groove so deep and so nasty and so consistent, once you've established it, you can stop playing it and you can start leaving these big holes, and it's as if it's still there. See? So sometimes that's what they're talking about. If you check it out, man, everybody's always talking about space and leaving space in music. This is a perfect example of what they're talking about. It's sometimes, a lot of times, it's 10 times more effective to subtract things from music than to add things to music, especially playing bass. Once you got the groove established, I have two options here. I have a lot of options here, but one of my options might be, you know, some kind of long lick like that with a lot of subdivision. My other option might be You know, that's cool. You know, maybe do that once in the whole song on the outro or something. But every other time, just leaving those holes. And you know, that's definitely where it's at. Is to keep that in mind. Subtracting subdivision. Not necessarily adding more notes, more riffs, and more licks. Just leaving some holes and some space, letting the music naturally breathe. That's the way to go. And that particular kind of, a lot of those Hendrix grooves are perfect for practicing that and getting the concept in your mind of leaving space. So check it out. Jimmy Hendrix. Jimmy.